General improvements. Split stacking has now been improved. This is honestly huge for Logi players. It may seem really small and insignificant, but I really like this small improvement. It's going to really help with sorting explosive materials out. Inventory sorting. This cleans up your inventory and stacks everything that needs to be stacked. The smarter stack rules is a nice change. Though these are very small, I love all of these inventory management changes. Intermediate resource storage. You can now store gravel, explosive materials, and heavy explosive materials in resource containers. Another huge logistics change. Logistics in Foxhole is in a point where all we need is these small changes. This is going to make Logi run more efficiently. Now for a small change to infantry. Sniper rifles. Sniper rifles are one of the most underused guns in the game. Zagu is one of the only players that I know that uses this gun regularly.
Highwayman. Highwayman pushing. Northeast. Main road. That's fucking good, dude. Remember, guys, people think this gun they think this gun sucks.
The stability gain rate increase is a really good change. They've also changed the damage. I'm curious what the damage increase will look like. As of right now, it still takes 2 shots to take someone down. With this damage increase, will it now take 1 shot? We will see. I'm kind of sad that there weren't more infantry changes. Hopefully we'll see some more in future updates. Now here are some small changes. Binoculars can now be used in more open top seats. Again, another small change, but a good one. You can now access your inventory in vehicles. I normally forget what items I'm carrying when doing Logi, so this will be a nice change. Drive wheel change in Navy ships will help you see what direction you are going. New map posts. This is what I've wanted for such a long time. We will now have different map posts for intelligence, logistics, and facilities. This is my favorite change from the update. I love this. I've always hated using regular map posts to give logistics information. I'm really excited to use these new map posts. One slight thing I wish they would have added to these new map posts is different icons. Maybe we'll see different icons in the future. There's been a big rework to facility husk. Facility husks can now be rebuilt by friendly players. Resources within these facility buildings can be recovered when the husk is rebuilt. Orders at the production facilities are preserved in the husk if they are rebuilt. Destroyed facility husks provide a varied combat environment, which is really nice. I think this is a nice quality of life change for facility owners. Another big change is to new player experience. There's going to be a new introduction screen to help orient new players of Foxhole's unique gameplay and philosophy. Home region finally got an update. Foxhole players have been wanting this for a very long time. I hope this improves the new player's experience and helps new players stick around. They've changed things like basic training for suppression, firefighting, and the shooting range. And there's been some other small changes like the tutorial signs reflecting the proper keybinds. One of the major changes for this update is weather. Rain, snow, and wind are drastically changed with this new update. The weather system in Foxhole was introduced 3 years ago. For rainstorms, mud can accumulate on a player when walking over a puddle. Puddles can form basically any place, and puddles can be removed by shovels or water buckets. Concrete settle times have increased relative to rainstorms, which is an interesting addition. I do love the attention to small detail that the devs give. More rainstorm features will be coming out later this year. What else do you think they'll add? Snowstorms. Lakes and rivers can now freeze over. This is going to really change the battleground environment. This should help give more options other than just bridge battles. This will help players move around in different areas. Soldiers and vehicles can go over these frozen lakes and rivers. The ice can take damage, crack, and break apart. Heavier vehicles can cause the ice to crack and they can actually fall in. And the devs mentioned that storms are going to be more common now. I'm really excited for this change. A new item the devs have introduced into the game is called the windsock. It's a tripod item that is designed to help nearby operators determine the speed and direction of wind. I really love this new item. This is going to be a huge help for artillery crews and help new players get into artillery. The field range. This can be upgraded from a bonfire and is easy to construct. It's a lot more durable than the bonfire and it can't be ran into or shot down by artillery very easily. The bunker hearth. The bunker hearth can now be built into bunkers, which works the same as ammo room upgrade. It warms up every room within the bunker and warms up bunker pieces nearby as well. I might do a little bit of LARPing down by the bunker hearth. The next new structure is the weather station. This structure is going to help us predict the weather. It will require a lot of teamwork and coordination. Weather stations will need to be chained together across the world to give a better prediction of the weather. This will allow operations to be better planned, knowing what the weather conditions will be. There's a storm clan that was recently created. This is going to really help their clan thrive. So if you want to be a weather person in Foxhole, I'd recommend joining this group. The Iron Ship Redesign. The model has been redesigned. It looks a lot more sleek now. You can now walk on the deck of the freighter. There is a spotter seat now, which is probably my favorite change. And there's also more passenger seats within the boat as well. The capacity is still the same though. Now only if they could improve backing up in the freighter. The Bowad Large Resource Ship. This large resource ship can now hold up to 64,000 units of raw resources, whereas the normal freighter can only hold up to about 25,000 units of raw resources. The Bowhead has a loading area, a spotter seat, and a defensive turret. Though they didn't mention it in the dev stream, I'm going to guess that this can only be built on a dry dock. There's a lot of logistics groups out there that do big salvage runs, and this ship is going to help them out greatly. I'm really excited to be a part of those logistics operations. And that's it for Update 57. Normally, these updates are a lot smaller. Update 58 should be out in the next 2 or 3 months, and it's going to focus on more balance changes and quality of life features. What would you like to see for Update 58? What are you most excited about for Update 57? Let me know in the comments. I recently made a video about Anvil Empire's development so far. If you're wanting more information on Anvil Empires, make sure you go check that out. If you want to join in the discussion about Update 57, make sure to join my Discord in the link below. Thank you all so much for watching and for your support. Make sure to subscribe for more Foxhole content. I'll see you all out on the battlefield. Cheers.